Hello everybody, and welcome to what is actually going to be the finale of Golden Sun. Of course, I'm Chocolate, and this is...
The end is nigh, base 6286.
So last time we got to the top of Venus Lighthouse, and now we're going to take on Satyros and Minardi. There's not much to it other than that, so let's dive right in. I'm all healed up, and items are spread out and all that, so...
Woo. Isaac.
Long time no see, Felix.
So, you've come to stop us.
Look what your defiance has brought us, Felix.
I don't need you or anyone to rescue me, Isaac. No. I was just about to settle things with Satyros and Minardi. Where are you now? You can watch. And then we'll show you the true power of this beacon's light. But Sheba has nothing to do with this, so set Sheba free.
One-track mind, this Felix. Damn.
Silence, you'd best tread lightly, Felix, or both you and Sheba will suffer.
If anything happens to Sheba, we will have failed Farron. We won't permit you to lay a hand on Sheba or Felix. Oh-ho! So you're worried about Sheba too?
We are? Don't worry, we won't hurt Sheba, if you meet our conditions.
What are you doing, Satyros?
Leave this to me.
Oh, mind games.
Sheba, do you remember the rod connected to Hesperia?
The Rod of Hesperia?
The rod required to reach the Jupiter Lighthouse.
Yes?
Those who pursue us bear a rod. Is it the one?
Sheba, stay where you are. You can do it from there. Jeez.
Oh man. How about it, Sheba?
Well, Sheba? Perhaps.
Perhaps what? Don't yell at her.
We're not yelling, we just want a straight answer.
None for you.
So, Sheba, their minds are veiled. I cannot see clearly, but I think it's the one.
It's a waste to make her try again.
So what do we do?
Do you know the terms we will require before we agreed not to harm Sheba?
Well, you're talking about a rod, so I'm assuming you're talking about Ivan's rod.
You're smarter than I thought, and you've already figured it out. Ivan's useful for something. If you give us the shaman's rod, Sheba will not be harmed. Agreed?
That's just clogging up inventory space anyways. The shaman's rod, if it means saving Sheba, I will give it to you. Yes, I'll hand over my rod.
What? But Hammond gave that to you, Ivan.
Don't you care what happens to Sheba?
Garrett doesn't. Then you'll give us the rod.
That's so dramatic. Well done, Satyros. We finally have the shaman's rod.
Oh, get it. Go get it, Felix.
Fetch.
Why me? To ensure your loyalty to us.
Go on, Felix. Like, Satyros is literally standing, like, 2 steps away.
Right.
Whatever.
What should I do with the rod? Stroke it. Keep it safe.
Oh. Where do you think you're going, Sheba? We gave you the rod, now release Sheba. You people are just so dumb. Really?
Whatever do you mean?
You said you'd free Sheba if we gave you the rod. Yes, they're aware of what they said. Those were your terms. We gave you the rod, so release Sheba.
You seem to have misunderstood. I said we wouldn't harm Sheba. But I never said we'd let her go. Trixie.
Gotta read the fine print.
You're altering the bargain? God dang it.
Ha ha! We can't help it if you misinterpreted Saros' terms.
Besides, if we were to release Sheba, she'd be in quite a fix.
What do you mean? Sheba can't get back to Lalavero alone. What do you mean? We're going to take Sheba. Oh no.
That's right. You won't be going back. This is it for you.
Excuse me?
Enough. You're the ones that aren't going anywhere. Bring it on, whelp. You won't live long enough to regret your stupidity.
Prepare to experience firsthand the horror of a master fire adept. Wow.
Slowly approach each other.
Thank you. Whew. Okay, so this is the final battle. Kind of. This is actually the first part of it. So of course we've got Saturos and Monardi. We haven't faced Monardi before, but her and Saturos are very much the same. They're both fire adepts, so they're obviously strong against fire, will not do much damage, and neither will Earth. It will do a little bit, but not as much. Ivan and Maya are going to be a lot more useful in this case. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to buff up and do all that regular stuff. I'll probably boost up agility and try to get my summons as quick as I can. And they really don't have that much HP, honestly. I guess because there's two of them, you have to be kind of careful, but Monardi has 2,600 and Saturos has 3,000. Monardi's weaker and also faster, so I would definitely take care of her first.
Because she can be taken care of faster.
Yeah, and then take care of Saturos after. She's got a wicked weapon, by the way.
Scythe, yeah.
It looks pretty damn awesome.
More games need to use scythes as weapons.
I agree. I would say I agree with that statement. I don't need to heal yet. Drop her defense a little. I probably could have started with a bunch of Jinn summoned, but that's alright.
It works.
It works. Lobo just knocked her back. And of course they all have fire attacks, so not much to expect there.
If you have lots of an excess of fire defense stuff, now is the time to use it.
Like that thing I put on Ivan. Put a firewall on just so that Ivan doesn't die. And let's see, try to maybe seal her psi energy, see if that works, and then maybe it'll restore HP. So I mean,
if the sealing thing worked on the super boss, then it should work on this boss.
I would hope so. Yeah, it does work. They actually have like a pretty decent attack, though. I mean, you think that Isaac's attack is around 390, Monardi's is around 380, and Saturos is actually at 400, so they do quite a bit of damage. Just be wary of that. I mean, they're not really a pushover, but if you've like grinded as much as I have, then it really shouldn't be a problem. I'm gonna try to poison Saturos, although I'm probably sure it won't work. I can try.
Maybe we'll get lucky, and then he'll die of dysentery.
Oh, that would be pretty awesome, actually, if he just got poisoned, because, like, Bane actually works really, really well when it actually works, because the poison it puts on is super strong.
But unfortunately, it did not work.
No.
Womp womp.
Womp womp womp. Pyroclasm! I wish Garrett had that spell. It's pretty badass.
I think he can get it.
Oh, really? Probably have
At
to
some
switch
point.
his, probably have to switch his classes around a little bit.
Either that or he has to be like level 40 or something.
Something ridiculous. Just go ahead and just sweep floor with a bunch of summons. Thor!
Call down the gods and strike our foes with lightning.
Lightning. That's a sizable amount of damage considering how much HP they have.
Indeed. Nice thing about summons too is it hits both of them. It's
Yeah.
like just one.
That is quite nice. See how much this does, since they're weak to water. They're like, oh god, the water!
Should be in the thousands, I'd hope.
No.
No.
Well, considering they only have they only have a few thousand HP, that'd be kind of cheap, I think. But
That's true. Just like take a huge chunk out, take out half of Minardi's life in one attack.
and they've also got like boosting stuff, I do suppose. So boosting their resistance a little bit.
They are adepts, so they're a little bit more challenging than the silly monsters we've been facing.
So silly monsters. You so silly.
Tricks are for kids.
Alright. Let's see. Did I give you something, Garrett? I gave you a nut. Give that on Ivan. I'll just go ahead and just use this turn to heal, I do suppose. Since all of their HP and stuff is pretty low, I don't want to use any more summons.
Indeed. Otherwise we'd be in trouble.
Wait till all their Djinns reset. But really, this is just like any other battle. You just... Ooh, that was hard. You just have to be careful and heal as often as you can, really.
And don't go too all out, otherwise bad things will happen.
Bad things will happen, yeah. You want to kind of set a steady pace, because like I said, this is only part 1 of the battle, which I guess I don't want to spoil that, but it's probably good to let you know now, because if you aren't aware of that, and then you like find out later, you're like, ah, damn it. This is not a good thing.
No!
Which has happened to me a lot.
And me.
Yeah. Ooh, that was rough. Jeez,
Oh
Minardi.
no! Garrett, why?
Maya, why didn't you get to him in time? No!
Wish harder, Maya, wish harder.
And considering like how many items I have, it really shouldn't be too big of a deal. Summon.
Yeah, just water of life him.
Did I think I gave Maya some water of life. I'll probably get her to use that on Garrett.
If not, she has that Djinn too.
Actually, no, I'll probably use the Djinn because it's harder to actually use them. So there we go.
1 down.
1 down.
1 to go. If Judgment takes him out again, that'd be pretty awesome.
That would be awesome. I haven't done nearly as much damage to him though. Although we've been working on it a little with the summons and stuff, so hopefully she shouldn't be too bad to take out. Yay! Garrett survived. And of course his defense rises, boo.
By like 17, which is nothing.
Considering like Ivan, when he uses like an agility attack, it like raises it by like 230 something or something like that. Like just a ridiculous amount. It's like, what?
Saturos, what are you doing?
You are doing it wrong, sir. I love Djinns.
And sealed. They are pretty useful.
This game would be so much more difficult without them.
Although, if they didn't have them, I'm sure they'd have something else in place to take their place of usefulness.
Probably, yeah. I mean, you can get by with spells and stuff, and spells are also very, very useful. I rarely ever attack at this point in the game. I just go all crazy because I have so much, like, you know, PP points that I kind of just go ahead and just, you know, use it all, but it is pretty useful.
Yeah, I usually set up my team so I have one person that does either attacking or like some kind of synergy use, and then other people that are mainly Djinn use.
Yeah.
And they spread it out.
That works as well.
It is pretty cool that with, like, you can play a pretty vast amount of different ways with how you want to use the Djinn and everything.
Yeah, and you can also, and I didn't really do this because I never do, but you can set up Djinns with anybody. Like, you don't have to give Isaac just, you know, Earth Djinn. You can give it to somebody else, and they can learn a completely different set of spells and just be completely different from what I've done. So it's pretty darn useful, if I do say so myself.
You can get some interesting classes too. Like, there's some pure healing or defensive classes, and there's some that just have every attack move ever and are really good at whatever it is.
Yeah. We'll probably go easy on the Djinn now it is almost done. There we go. Because we're gonna need those. Level gain. Sweet.